Hey guys, how's it going? I am absolutely so grateful that we have made it this far, that we're finally at the point where all we gotta do is just show up, create, and go. Some things that I want to touch on. This video is now going to be made public, and so are all the update videos that come from us in the future so that everyone can see our process. So that being said, I want to touch on the stats for nerds really quick. The stats for nerds are just how we track everybody's information. It's all public information from Instagram, and we can just prove that our events make a difference. If you just look at from where we started 3 weeks ago to now, we actually have grown as an event by over 10,000 followers. Our reach for this event is sitting right now at 250,000, and if you look individually at like different cosplayers and photographers that have grown, you can see that like all of the cosplayers have grown by almost 5,000 since we started, and then you look even further and you see Ashby Cosplay grew by almost 4,000 people in the last week. Then you look at people like that Scrubbug Jamie, who before she joined us, she was under 500, and I think this week she just hit 757, which is really interesting to see how the contrast between somebody with like 20k and somebody with 750 still grows at the same percentages, which was almost like 20%. And then you look at Abby, who's also grown, and like just individual people that stand out, like Paris grew by almost 200 people in the last 3 weeks. And all of these people have one thing in common, which is consistency. They have consistently put out content since the beginning of our intervals, and we'll continue to track for another 12 months. But yeah, basically we are at a quarter million reach right now, which is absolutely phenomenal, and nothing compared to the reach we actually have on the Dreamhouse event. But I'll go into that in the Dreamhouse announcement video. For right now, I kind of want to touch on a couple things. The first thing I want to just talk about the logistics of the location. The first thing that I want to talk about is parking. So parking is going to be very difficult. There is a lot of parking, but it's all in 2-hour increments. So you're going to make sure that if you are staying in the parking garage, it's going to be $2. It's going to be free for the first 2 hours because we can validate your parking with the Sweet Tooth Hotel. But it's $2 after that for every hour you're going to be there. So just make the proper arrangements, and then it's also going to be 2 hours minimum for each of the street parkings. So just be aware of that, just kind of giving you all a heads up. And then the other thing is that we'll get there at 9 a.m. I'm not sure if we're going to be allowed inside the building, but we'll be there at 9 a.m. with breakfast tacos from Chuloso. Thank you so much, Alberto. You are God. I loved working for you, and I love working with you. Thank you so much, Chuloso, for those free breakfast tacos, keeping everyone fueled. And then moving on, I want to talk a little bit more about the brands. So yes, the Creative Cosplay shirts are down. This is them. They're in. They fit really nice. I actually really like how they feel. We made them from Bella Canvas shirts, and you can kind of see them like this right here. Make sure that if you are taking one of these shirts that you do a brand shoot with them. Do not take a shirt if you are not going to be giving us any photos back, because we are giving you these shirts under the premise that you will be doing one brand shoot per shirt you take. Those brand shoots can be scheduled throughout the day, just kind of as it goes. Nothing to be super serious about. But just make sure you put it on the sign-up sheet on the day off, managed by Zan, who's going to be our premium, amazing, ultra cool, super everything volunteer. Our first volunteer of the season, and she's absolutely excited to be here. She's going to be at the Dreamhouse too. Thank you so much, Zan. Moving on from the shirts, let's get into the timelines. So under the timelines, you'll be able to see what's going to be happening as the weeks have gone by. So now that we're going to have the event, once the event is done, we go into our feedback loops, which is basically just a 10-minute exit survey that we do through Google Meets, as well as we send you a Google Forms to fill out so that you can give us feedback on how we can make this event better in the future for more people. And this is an event that is created by the community for the community, and it will ultimately continue to be created and sculpted by the community. Sculpted, I think sculpted is the right. Anyway, sculpted by the community. And then as far as the timelines go, the photos have to be delivered within the 2-week timelines. Each photographer will be responsible for giving back 3 pictures per shoot that they do. Currently, we have over 50 scheduled shoots on the agenda for our 8-hour day. That's going to be kind of crazy. That's a lot of shoots. And actually, there's a lot more collabs because there's actually 111 people that will be contributing to those 50 shoots. So almost every shoot involves at least 3 people, which is awesome. I love the fact that so many people wanted to work together. Thank you so much for making the art of the collab possible. I can't tell you guys how much it means for me that y'all are all here working so hard towards this. Thank you so much to everyone jumping in the Discord. The Discord is seeing some changes. We're actually going to have a community Discord, and then we'll have the event only Discords for each of the attendees so that everyone can kind of communicate and collaborate. Other than that, on the timelines, we have the video, we have the Pika release, and then we have the magazine release. Within the next 3 weeks after the whole process of the collab, we'll basically just be going through a lot of our finishing up stuff, kind of releasing the video. The cosplayers and the photographers won't have to do as much other than deliver the photos and make the posts. Don't forget, you will be responsible for making at least 2 posts per week for the next 2 months. That is a requirement on your end for attending this event. If you don't do that, there's nothing I can do about it, but you know. So the way we're gonna do the split rooms is we're actually gonna try not to do them. So there have already been some rooms that have been split, and the rules on that are going to be, if you are doing a split room in a room that is like the yarn room, the pole room, the stage room, or the mermaid room, those rooms are big enough for multiple people to be working together in those rooms, and so that is okay. But if you're doing a split room in the bakery, the goth room, or the game room / mirror room, then those rooms are going to be limited to 30-minute shoots. And so what that's going to look like is, if you absolutely need to split a room with somebody, then whoever booked the room first has the opportunity to basically sacrifice 30 minutes of their time to give somebody else 30 minutes to go in and shoot. You won't be able to go ahead and reschedule that 30-minute time slot to put it somewhere else, because that's just going to create too much confusion, and that will be dealt on the day off, where we have a daily sign-up schedule. A day off the event sign-up schedule that you'll be able to put whatever you registered for on that day off. Just like how when you do a brand shoot on the day off, you'll be able to put that shoot on that schedule. If you do not put anything on the schedule that you shoot that day, I am not responsible for those 3 photos that you should be getting back, because I don't know about it. If it is not on my schedule, then I will not be held accountable for the lack of effort on anybody's part to just go in and write it in. So if you guys are scheduling things on the day off, make sure you'll put it down on the schedule. When you feel that collab happening, get it down on the schedule so I can ensure that you get those photos. I'm going to be taking the noob dumps very seriously. Everyone is going to have to go in and dump into the organizing filing system. Zan, our volunteer, is going to be ensuring that everybody does this, as well as I am. So just make sure you guys are taking that seriously. Other than all of this, we're good to go. We're ready. Everything is here. We're just 1 week away, and I can't tell you how much this means to me that everyone has just come together to really work hard and put this on together. And I keep saying the word together because that's truly what it is. I could not have done this on my own. Thank you again to everybody that's attending, to everybody that's involved. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Let me know if I can help you in any way. And on the timelines, it's actually split into red and purple. The red is for the Candy Crush event, and then the purple is for the Dream House event, because I know a lot of you guys are crossovers, and so y'all can keep track of like what you're gonna need to do when and when everything is due. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys when I get back from Colorado on Friday. And then if you guys want to, there'll be an event on Saturday that's going to be happening. I'll drop a little flyer right here so y'all can all check that out. I think I just posted it in the Discord. And thank you guys so much, and I don't even know how to end this. I'm out of here. I gotta record this dream house one ASAP.